Showkat from Consulting Firm Ltd. Thank you for joining today's session. Today, I'm going to talk about role of a manager in an organization. As you know that there are three levels of management. First of all, top management, middle management, and lower management. We have to think who is in which level of management. So in top management includes board of director, general manager, CEO, etc. Who is included in the middle level management? First of all, it can be department head, branch manager, manager, chief manager, etc. Who are including the lower management? Basically, these type of people are production related people, supervisor, executive, and junior executive. Basically, this kind of people are included in these three stages. Now, I'm going to show you the role and activities of each level of management. So, what is the activities and role of the top management? The first role of and activities of the top management is decision making for the company, and they also set plan and policies for the company, and set vision goal for the company, as well as organize resource and finance for the company. So these are the major role of top management, lower management activities. Before talking about middle management, because this is little complicated and confusing. What are the activities of lower management? So basically, they do production related job. So their main activities is limited by the job description, and they focus on the current achievement. Current achievement, and they are being busy physically and mentally. In the manufacturing organization, most of the time they are busy physically, but in the service industry, they have to use their brain, not as much as middle management or management. They have to use their brain, and they do give or get order from client and manufacture, deliver service, and collect money from client. These are the activities of the lower management, and these activities of lower management he is kind of leader of the lower management, and most of the time in our organization, this kind of thing are done by the lower management. Now, the most critical point: what is the activities of middle management? Actually, middle management make the bridge between top management and lower management, because they stay in the middle portion of the organization flowchart. And what is the main role of middle management? Basically, there are two major roles of middle management. First one is support top management. So the question arises: how to support top management? Actually, they make strategy and implement it as per top management direction. And role 2 is increase productivity. So how they can increase productivity? They can increase productivity by developing the company's process and develop the lower management. So basically, these are the two major jobs which make bridge between top management and lower management. Other than this, they are liable for explaining the mission goal of the company to the lower management. Otherwise, lower management cannot understand for what they are working for. So this is the major role of middle management, explaining the mission goal of an organization, so that lower management can understand what they have to do. This is actually set by the top management mission goal, and this should be delivered to the lower management by the middle manager. And but two is organize their own department. As you know that there are many departments in an organization, so they have to organize their own department as well as their own branches. And another one is recruiting, developing, and motivating the lower management. They have to recruit lower management, develop the lower management by delivering their own experience and skills, and motivate the lower management to achieve the organization goal. So most of the times, we see that the role of lower management is very dynamic. They have to take several kind of decisions, and their role is not as limited as lower management. They have no specific job description. They have to, they have to be flexible in terms of making a decision. And the most important thing is that they have to change organization by their activities. So now I'm going to show you how they have to be flexible and how they can change the organization. So to describe this, we have to go through business life cycle. We know that there are four stages in the business life cycle. First one is introduction, second one is growth, and third one is maturity, and last one is decline. So in the introduction stage, a middle manager have to act as an entrepreneur, because in this stage a business faces a lot of effect from the business environment. So with the change of business environment, he have to take several kind of decisions. So in this stage, he have to act as an entrepreneur. He have to take several kind of decisions and make a strategy and implement the strategy. So this is the role of manager in terms of introduction stage of a business. And the next one is growth stage. What a manager has to do in the growth stage? He have to standardize the whole process of company to increase the sales as well as increase the productivity of the company. How he can standardize the process of the company? So first of all, he have to recruit experienced and fresh people, and he have to develop the people. He have to deliver his own skill and knowledge to develop the people, as well as he have to develop the process of giving service or and manufacturing, and he can make good manual, and he can choose good production line, develop the company, and to increase the productivity of the company. As a result, company growth become high, and company can sustain the market. And the next one is maturity stage. In this stage, a business has a lot of profit, and some managers mistakenly think that they have done many things for the company, and in this stage they don't have to do anything more for the company. But this is a great mistake of the manager. In this stage, you have to be innovative, because if he will not be innovative, the business face declining stage, which means that we don't have to innovate. In this stage, a manager has to innovate new product line and service line, as well as develop the company's process to sustain more. And actually, who is a stage manager have to start innovating strategy? So it should be after growth. Why after growth? Actually, in this stage, a business has a lot of cash, and they can invest for innovation, research, and development. So it is very easy for business, for a manager, to getting a lot of cash for research and development. So it should get started after the growth stage. And if they making late for doing innovation, for example, if they start here, then it will be difficult for the manager to do innovation, because in this stage, profit decline and cost increase. So as a result, it is not possible for investment for research and development. So in the maturity stage, before starting and at the ending of growth stage, a manager should focus on the innovation. Now, I'm going to show another thing. Most of the managers are busy with lower management to achieve the sales and current achievement. But it is also a fault of manager. They should not be too much busy with lower management. If they stay busy, remain busy with lower management, they cannot focus on innovation. So I'm going to show explain this with a graph. So this is urgent and this is important. So urgent job are most of the time current achievement, and 95% sales comes from the current job. But manager mistakenly thought that if they focus on the current job, they will be highly evaluated, because most of the sales come from the current job. But this is a mistake of a manager. And current achievement is totally related to the lower management, as I explained here. So a middle management manager should not focus on this. They can support lower management to achieve their goal and achieve their achievement, but they should not focus 100% on this. They should focus on future development. Future development, innovation, and research and development, and only 5% sales can come from here. These 5% actually it's like seeding and harvesting. If we seed now and we will get result after few years. If the middle management focus on here, in future they will generate 95% sales for the company. So a middle management have to focus on the important job. This is like future development of company. So in summary, it can be said that to be a good and successful manager, middle manager have to focus on some point. Say for example, the first point is they have to support top management, and they have to increase the productivity, and they have to work for change the organization, and as well as they have to think in which stage their business are staying. Depending on the business, they have to set a strategy and implement the strategy in the organization. They have to standardize the process, and they have to be innovative, and finally they have to focus on the future development. If a manager think this kind of thing and work on this, he can be a successful manager. Thank you.